In this video tutorial, we're going to identify new keyword opportunities for content ideas. If once you implemented SEO strategy, SEO, technical SEO, on-page optimization, Google's gonna start indexing you with all the right keywords, possible indirect keywords, any keywords that might be related to your website. And this is very important because if you don't do proper SEO, you might have keywords that's not relevant, like beach movers. Uh, but this website is all about long distance movers, moving services, and things like that. So you get a generalized understanding of how or what Google is doing with your website. Um, but you'll also start to rank for keywords that a lot of people are asking, and this is where content strategy should start initially if you have an existing website and you need to do SEO. So if you look at some of these keywords, these are just um, generalized keyword, informative keyword, or services keyword. But as you move forward, you're gonna see questions that people are asking. Let's see. How can I move my furniture to Mexico? That might be a good a question article. You might be able to write. And what you want to do is this question is not being answered in this website unless you have a FAQ section and then you have some information. But generally, on a homepage, answering this question might not be something that you do. Uh, but here again, Google is indexing you for all the possible relevant keywords. And what you want to do is you want to create content or pages um, for these keywords so that Google could then decide, you created this new article on how can I move my furniture. Then I'm gonna replace this keyword to that article, and this article has a specific user intent. So we're gonna position you a lot better um, because you wrote this article, and that's how you kind of rank better. You and Google understands what you're trying to do and how you're structuring your website. So that this keyword for that article will start generating specific results, and Google will analyze that data, get you to rank better, and so forth. So if we go to a lot of these questions, you'll be able to answer as well with that article. You want to identify the user intent when you actually write the keyword. But let's keep on going here so that we can identify more content opportunities. This is too this direction. I don't think it's relevant for moving. Is it safe to move to Mexico? Perfect. We don't have this keyword. We don't have this article. So we're going to put this in a section where we have all the list of content ideas. Again, move to Mexico. Is it safe to move to Mexico versus is Nogales, Mexico safe? This might be a good information page. Um, you might consider this creating an article on that in regards to people who might consider moving to Nogales, Mexico. So that is you once you look at these, you could research the keyword again to kind of understand the user intent of this keyword, the truth about moving your furniture to Mexico. So this one is all about providing a helpful guide on how you can move furnitures. Um, if we look at this example, this is a crime and safety report um, for traveling. So, very informative report, statistics, analysis, so forth. So, what you want to do is kind of add different notes. Is it safe to move to Mexico? Let's do this as well. Reasons to move to Mexico, pros and cons, things you should know before. So, those are the intent of the keywords. Let's move on. Again, you're looking for specific questions, not necessary generalized keyword. Places to stay in Puerto Escal. This keyword might be an opportunity of. Let's look at the intent here. Hotels, hotels, hotels. So possible intent for this one is finding hotels to stay. So here, the intent is hotels, finding places to stay, but we could also move that towards writing an article on should you stay and live in Penasco. That might be an opportunity. Again, you want to create all these question lists and then kind of determine what you want to target first. Kind of prioritize. Does it make sense? Does it not? All you're doing right now is trying to identify all these questions that you are currently ranking for, but you're not necessarily have the best content there. And depending on the stage of your website or how long you've had it for, or um, generally, the more queries you're ranking for. Um, so over here, this website does not necessarily have good amount of traffic, has decent amount of impressions, about 300 400 area, but this one has about 831 keywords. So that's a good time, or if you have about 100 to 500 or 100 to 1,000 keywords, you might start seeing a lot of these questions pop up, and that's where you want to identify all the possible content opportunities for you to write so that Google could understand that keyword, and shift it towards that article. What you want to do is tell Google, hey, this keyword belongs here, that keyword belongs over there. Um, we want to target this, we want to target that. You're kind of providing structure to Google to help understand uh, the meanings of each keyword. You're trying to define the keywords better, by writing articles regarding, or writing pages and so on. So let's see if they have more here as a so I could provide a little bit more example. How can I move? How do I move to Mexico? How can I move to Mexico? It's the same thing. This one might have a better impression. How to move to Mexico. Uh, it's a general keyword, so again, you want to uh, find the user intent of these of this keyword. So, like a checklist will be a good keyword, an article here. Where to move in Mexico? The best places possibly might be a good article here. For this website, we have a good amount of keywords or content ideas that we could start. Again, this is how you want to um, tackle or provide structure to Google so that you'll be able to rank better. You're again defining and helping Google understand the content of this keyword, of this query, and it doesn't match the intent of the query. And this is how you'll be able to rank number one.